Where's the snow? Where's the snow? You need to snow on a weekday. Where are all the snow days? Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Just a real quick reminder, registration packets or enrollments for next year. You need to make sure that you turn those in for your course schedule request. We have about 50 to 60 of those still out there. We want to make sure we get those in so we can start building our schedules for next year. So please, 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 if you have not turned in your class request list to the counseling office, do that as soon as possible. We really need to get those going, and that'll help us out. All right, have a great day, stay warm, and do some more snow dances.
Good morning, Pirates, and welcome to PCTV News. I'm Zach Cole.
And I'm Lauren Leocardi.
Hey, Lauren, what'd you do on your PLC day yesterday?
Oh, I just did some homework, caught up on some things. What'd you do?
Oh, I went jogging yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a long time. First time in a while. So.
Cool. How long did you jog?
I don't think that's the point. I think it's the thought that counts that I actually went jogging. So, speaking of the thought that counts, Academic Bowl will have a meeting after school today from 3 to 4:30 in room 56. Go see some senior boys strut their stuff in the Mr. PC male pageant, which will start at 7 p.m. Friday, March 6th in the Wilson Auditorium. The admission is $5 and all proceeds go to Special Olympics. Are you a junior or senior guy wanting to go to prom? Do you need a tux and a date? Well, we can help you out with the tux, but not the date. Go to Men's Warehouse and support the PTSA. For every tux rented from Men's Warehouse, the PTSA gets $5. There will be a SAD meeting at 7 tomorrow morning in room 41. Let's send it over to the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Nick Bartelli, for the most accurate sports and weather news. Nick, are you there?
Sorry. Not sorry. I just thought I didn't need to be here since nothing happened with the weather last night. We saw slight periods of sleet, but no accumulation, and the system left us with some icy temps. Today's high will be 19, and tonight's low is 0 degrees, and the high will be 21 tomorrow, a number our men's basketball knew they would have to score higher than to pull out the W, and they did. On Tuesday night, boys basketball proved successful down at Raytown South, pulling away a 81-75 victory in overtime. They play their final home game tomorrow night against Winnetonka at 7. The theme for the game is senior night, so go get your canes and walkers and support your fellow Pirates. The girls basketball team has their final regular season game at Grandview tonight at 7, so you might go out and give some road support to them as they finish off the year. Yesterday, we had 8 Pirate athletes signed to play at the next level. They included Tyler Cooper for football at University of Central Missouri, Lexi Hansen for softball at Butler Community College, Kylie Julian in volleyball at Longview Community College, Drew Oberly for football at UCM, Devin Perry for football at Missouri Western, Alik Reed in football at Washburn, Riley Stevens in volleyball at Lewis and Clark College, and our very own Chloe West for soccer at Allen County Community College. This past weekend, some girls swimmers competed at state swimming in St. Louis. They were Hannah Havmeyer, Haley Bear, Lauren Ernest, Rachel Valentine, and Olivia Forrester. None were able to advance to the finals, but some respectable times were put up, including Hannah Havmeyer with a 1 minute 11 second 100 breaststroke and Lauren Ernest 1 minute 3 second 100 backstroke. The boys and girls swim has finally wrapped up, and here's the lowdown on the location change the teams experienced this year. The new Platte County Community Center North made its grand opening at the end of last summer, just in time for the school year. Platte County's boys and girls swim teams were excited to use the facility, and administration was more than happy to see the development finished.
This is a new facility. Obviously, it's going to be, it's got the new car smell going on. But I think the way the design, the layout, the ease of access, the location in Platte City is convenient, top-notch.
Obviously it solved a lot of issues for us logistically, but also just gave us a home venue and a great facility to build that program around.
Also, I think I was excited to see finally going to a place that had some black and orange. This one I'm seeing students, I'm seeing staff, I'm seeing just community members, I'm seeing people on the other sides of the Y peeking over and saying, hey, what's going on over there?
Swimmers from Platte County were also glad to get a facility they could call their own, versus traveling to their old facility in Leavenworth.
It was really awesome to get the new swim or pool, because before that we were going I think it was like 30 minutes each way to Leavenworth.
Well, I get home about an hour and 15 minutes earlier. I don't have to ride a bus. I enjoy racing more when there's people there.
Probably like one of my favorite things is how many lanes we have. We have 8 lanes instead of 6, so there's a lot more space in there than there is in there was in Leavenworth. There's only 6 in Leavenworth.
So now we're looking at 10, 11 hours a week instead of 26. So just the sheer amount of time is huge.
The community center also brought a scoring room, more jobs, the ability to have a real senior night, and an expanded dive team to Platte County.
My sophomore year, Justin Richardson, who's a junior now, started diving, and he set the standards.
It was really great because we got to just experience a lot of new things with it. It was hard though because to go through that by myself.
I am so excited about the dive team. It was a major goal of mine to have a dive team. We had 7 girls go out, 4 stuck with it. They've made amazing progress. Next year, I fully expect divers to go to state.
With an added diving attraction and bigger goals, the expanded YMCA for Platte County has become a community effort and a community gathering place, with only good things to be said about it.
We're keeping young people active and engaged in an activity that they can do for the rest of their life, and that's a big part of this. You can't put a price tag on that. In my mind, it's a quality facility that I'm proud of to have our name on.
Just the fact that the community bought into the idea of the pool, and that the voters approved it, and the fact the school board supported it so highly. It's just a whole community effort, which makes it even more special.
The new community center is something Platte County is proud and thankful to have, a place to call home. Nick Bartelli reporting for PCTV News.
Thanks, Nick. Juniors, prom committee will be now meeting after school every Tuesday in room 54. Don't miss out on making this year's prom a one to remember. There will be a fashion club meeting held today after school in room number 35. During lunch today, students can take it only takes one pledge to avoid distracted driving. Students can be entered in a raffle to win a free t-shirt.
Now it's time for the news that's happening around the world. That's right, it's the world news. The Department of Homeland Security is facing a shutdown if Congress can't find room in the budget to fund it. 30,000 employees of the DHS could be furloughed, and 200,000 employees could have work with no pay. Political leaders are fearing the threat of terrorist attacks if the DHS is shut down. Congress has until tomorrow night at midnight to solve this budget problem.
The long-delayed death penalty trial for the accused Boston Marathon bomber will be held Wednesday, March 4th.
Former Marine Eddie Ray Ruth was charged with capital murder on Tuesday for the murder of Navy SEAL sniper Chris Kyle, the author of the book American Sniper, with help of Chad Littlefield. It took the jury less than 2 hours to convict Ruth, who will be serving life in prison with the possibility of parole.
LeBron James Jr. is already being sought out to be recruited for his basketball career in many unnamed colleges at the age of 10, making the older LeBron a little unhappy about the fact that he should have 8 more years to be worry-free of college.
Madonna took a spill yesterday at the Brit Awards in London. The Queen of Pop had a large cape on, and it seems she couldn't get it untied before one of her backup dancers tried to pull it off, taking her with it. After the fall, she got up and continued the rest of her performance. Hopefully these people are having a better day than Madonna because it's their birthdays.
Happy birthday to Brianna Smith.
And happy birthday to Nelson Moore.
In keeping with celebrations, let's give some friendly students and staff shout-outs.
Shout out to Michelle Mickelthaler for helping others with schoolwork and despite being new.
Shout out to Mrs. Brown for organizing the Military Child Club that will help teens transition through school.
And finally, shout out to Kat Schooler for always being there for her friends.
Stay positive, stay determined, and stay proud to be a pirate.
And thanks for watching PCTV News.